Always full of ideas, I am. Opening the heavens where life and death ebb and flow. Only by us who handle the flame of origin, achieve can it be. Melt away soon, the star of the Winterland shall. So, choose you must.
No need to tread the difficult path from the start. Speak. Tell us how we can be of aid, why you cannot die, and what led you to seal yourselves in here.
Finally, the time has come! I've been dying to tell you.
Chief, if I may, time is of the essence. Let us depart from here. We can accept their aid later, when we've had time to speak at length.
But you wouldn't happen to have brought any libations with you. These things are better told over a stiff drink or two.
Jetzt einmal die Flamme hier betrachten.
This is the cave gifted unto us by the humans who previously made their home here, where Lesha, the Witch of Fever, taught them the ways of draining the dragon's vigor. I still remember. Oh, King Shinny, born from the dragon's heart-rending tears, oh, this land now belongs to you. And so I asked,
your scorching heat was what drove off the winter's cold. Where are you off to now?
I thought he was going to speak of himself.
Not once died our chief has. Not once. Remembers all he does.
The flame of origin is maintained by the ebb and flow of death and life itself. We deliberately give our lives for the sake of this cycle.
And yet, abstain from the sacrifice our chief has. Selfish he is.
What? You ungrateful mongrels! Selfish? Me? I have stayed alive to preserve our memories for times such as these. That's why.
Chief, too loud you are. Continue with your story, I plead.
I'm listening.
Anywho, they spoke these words.
The witches are dead! It's now time to protect ourselves from the dragons! All the tribes are gathering at the forbidden Black Mountain to answer the call of the great founder.
That's all. They left like that, and we gained this cave.
And the witch's trial?
Die Prüfung der vierten Hexe.
Chief, germane to the topic you aren't. Help I shall. Taught the humans wisdom, Lesha, the Witch of Fever, did. Melted her own face right in this place, she did. And yet, from within the heavens of life's ebb and flow, the eyes, nose, and lips to Lesha's face, a shaman restored. As the fingers of the heavens, these four pillars are now known. When on the fingers of heaven, eyes, nose, and lips placed properly are. Brightly shine its radiance will. Once Lesha's face is restored, so too the lost face of the star of the Winterland shall be.
I shall now open the heavens where life and death ebb and flow. I shall now open the heavens, where life and death ebb and flow.
Okay, jetzt ist hier das Grüne. Wahrscheinlich, wenn ich das nächste Mal plaudere, wird ein anderes Licht da erscheinen. Das hier scheint jetzt richtig zu sein. Das hier scheint auf jeden Fall ganz falsch zu sein. Jetzt ist das da richtig. Jetzt werde ich einfach mal mit dem Lilan hier interagieren. Da hat sich was getan.
The star of the Winterland seeks the face that it lost, where life and death cycles in the heavens.
Und jetzt? Wieder mit Jolene reden.
Without that bumbling fox, we completed our task in record time. As promised, let's listen to what they have to say.
Thank you. You're more reliable than you look. It's now time for the deep talks.
No need for depth of story here. Simply stick to the main points.
Well, my eloquence was sure to dazzle you, but this wet blanket had to ruin it. I'm fine. Let's settle down a bit. This is both our story and the story of their town. The reason we barricaded ourselves here is solely due to the crazed tribes outside these walls.
Level up.
You do know what the Zavir Highlands mean to us, yes? Then why did you destroy our totem?
It wasn't us. It wasn't us, I tell you.
Then who are those, O Jinshini?
Today was supposed to be a festive day.
Right. Today was the day the seal of the stone tablet left by the seventh witch was to be broken. However, we must first settle this matter before we can bind the tablets. Returning to Ailton hand in hand at this point could result in our deaths, so I've come in their place. What truly has occurred here?
Are you actually okay? We found these in our woods.
These. Aren't these the oak pills we used to enjoy together?
Members of my tribe who ate these passed away. They were poisoned from eating these very oak pills.
I can't believe my ears. Poison? We, for one, do not have the skills to craft a potent enough poison.
It appears that the fox rule wanes, and the deer rule is nigh. Aren't you going to pass the seat of Khan to your own son? Maybe the antlered ones had some unfinished business with you.
No, That cannot be. No Abets would do such a thing. We long to become a bridge for the world. Whoever inherits the seat of the Khan would never commit such an atrocity.
But you do know that if any of us loses our life, our souls ride the origin flame as our flesh is born anew. And yet those of us who ate this very oak pill and were rekindled came back changed, attacking fellow members of our tribe. No longer would they sing with us, "Oh, Labresta, return, return!" That was where I tasted true despair. One became 10, which quickly became 100. They are the ones who toppled your totems in the Highlands.
No, that cannot be. Not us Abets.
What are you doing?
I shall prove it to you myself. For the sake of all of the Abets who have been framed, we do not betray our friends. That is the way of the Highlands. Look, of one thing I'm certain. This oak pill is not poisoned.
No.
Glaubt, das war keine gute Idee.
The Khan was returned to the Highlands while attempting to prove the Abets' innocence, while only us three remain of our tribe, torn apart by our greed. While we wish to part the heavens to find his resting star, whatever the reason may be, our friend chose to cut his own breath short. For those who so easily give up their precious lives, we have no such merciful stars here. That is his final resting place.
The village ruins. That too was the works of your tribe turned monsters.
Do the Abets believe we were the ones who brought the village to ruin?
They believe that you were the ones who planted the dread winter tree.
Are you serious? They're not of their own minds. Ah! We are plighted as well. How could the Abets have such little faith in us?
Chief, isn't it obvious? Even if the poisoned pill consumed their soul, their shells remain oak jinshini clear as day. Anyone else would think the same. Let's stick to the facts here.
Know the facts we do. Continue the unfinished story we shall.
After the Khan needlessly passed, I came to realize that this all stems from a poisoned oak pill. But we've yet to identify the maker. In the end, it's still the Mountain of Eternal Winter. The oak pill is just a means. For no matter how we died, through the origin flame we were still reborn whole.
Enveloped in the chill of the eternal winter, this cold-hearted wanderer was. On the final bridge of wills that guide us back to the surface, tearing apart the souls of our people she was. Feeding the flames of the void she did. Tossed to those depths, spare no scream those souls could. Melted away in the burning flames they did.
I do not understand. You think that we can help you... how?
Stop! Why are you all so bad at explaining? Let me explain what you need to do in your worldly terms. Extinguish the flame that's claimed the haven of slumbering origin, and remove the guardian that protects the flame itself. Do the same for the winter trees burnt to a crisp, and the winter spirits that attack with painful howling, for they are the main culprits of this deadly winter. Take this oak pill that murdered the Khan and unveil the truth. If you don't, then I have no choice but to believe until my last breath that those antlered ones carried out this devious act. It pains me to suspect a friend. I pray that you preserve our age-old friendship. Now, we've no time to waste. Having now parted the heavens, I shall use all of my power to transport you. To the path to proving that the Abets and Ukjin are one.
Hey there. Yoo-hoo! Oh, you're awake, warrior of winter in training. You were snoring. Sleeping like a baby. Oh, I'm so jealous. Bet you can fall asleep anywhere, can't you?
This stone. What is it?
This is what we Abets and the Ogjinshini have long sought to fulfill, a long-cherished wish of our peoples.
Okay. Wo sind wir gerade aufgewacht? Bergen. Das ist aber, glaube ich, nicht die Höhle, in der wir reingegangen sind, oder?
What kind of trial is it?
You could say it's the very reason for our existence. From the moment the Mountain of Eternal Winter embraced us, there existed the stone tablets, which we split and shared with the Ogjinshini. These words were engraved upon those tablets. To find where your destiny lies, reach the end of the path of prophecy. Reaching its end shall break the tablet's seal and unveil the first prophecy. Gather the prophecies of origin to complete the final prophecy. This monument was made by Abets who reached that path's end.
The proof that Abets and Ogjinshini are one. I also recall seeing another stone tablet with constellations in the cave of the Ogjinshini.
Yeah, that's just how they express themselves.
That was quite a mouthful you managed just now. Did our little seed sprout while we were away?
What? A sprout? Come on! Don't forget, I am still the Khan's successor. Anyway, at first I was so shocked I had a little panic attack. To think they would send 2 people through the Jade Starlight Forest path of prophecy. Does that mean that those Ogjinshini wish to speak with us?
They were kind of preoccupied with their own troubles.
We can talk more about that later in the Grand Conference Hall, right? Welcome. This is Ailton, the hometown of us Abets.
So, und bevor es dann weitergeht in Elobergen, würde ich sagen, das soll es für die Aufnahme mal wieder gewesen sein. Ich danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye!